Injury can strike without warning. No one wants discomfort to linger. That's why every facility needs an effective and affordable pain management tool. Introducing ThermaZone, the modern choice for continuous thermal therapy. ThermaZone offers highly efficient heating and cooling therapy for any part of the body. No ice, heated gel packs, or drugs needed. Just 2 ounces of distilled water and a power source. ThermaZone is compact, lightweight, portable, and maintenance-free. Therapy can happen anywhere, in a clinic or at home. But most importantly, ThermaZone works. And unlike ice or gel packs, it delivers a constant and controlled temperature throughout therapy for a faster recovery. Also, ThermaZone lets you determine the best treatment for each patient based on time and temperature. And unlike the competition, it delivers a constant and controlled temperature throughout therapy for a faster recovery. ThermaZone relief pads are constructed with a soft, flexible neoprene material for maximum comfort. Each interchangeable pad conforms to the body. Waterways are strategically placed throughout each pad for even distribution of temperature. So elevate your standard of care by leveraging ThermaZone's advanced technology. Save time, speed recovery, and improve patient outcomes with the push of a button.
We encourage you to set it up so it'll be ready when you need it. To start, find a sturdy, flat surface like your kitchen table. Open the ThermaZone box and check the contents. You should have a quick start guide, a safety and instruction manual, a smaller brown box containing blue tubing, an AC/DC power supply and cord, which comes in 2 parts, a ThermaZone unit, and lastly a small bottle of distilled water will be included. It is important to read all safety warnings before use, and please use as directed by your physician. Please note, if you ordered a shoulder, back, knee, or ankle pad, it will ship in a separate carton. If you ordered one of the head pads, the blue tubing comes pre-attached to the pad, and the smaller brown box will not be included. Your ThermaZone can only be used with distilled water, not bottled or tap water. Distilled water is included in your shipment. Once you've confirmed you have all the necessary components, you're ready to begin the easy 6-step process to set up your ThermaZone. Step 1. Connect the power supply to your device. To connect the AC/DC power supply to your ThermaZone, first plug the power cord into the wall outlet. Next, plug the other end of the power cord into the AC/DC power supply brick. With the ThermaZone ports facing you, you will notice on the right side of the device a receptacle where you will plug in the power supply adapter. Once the unit is plugged in, the display panel on the top of the unit will illuminate. Step 2. Installing a relief pad. One end of your blue tubing will have white caps. Please remove these white caps to expose the white connectors. Holding the white connector at the end of the blue tubing, you will notice small white nubs. Align the nubs inside the grooves on the device port. While pushing the end into the port and applying pressure towards the device, twist clockwise. You will notice the nubs rotate inside the groove to secure the connector. Repeat this process for the second tube. To connect the pad to the blue tubing, insert the connector on the pad into the end with the silver thumb plate. Press down on the silver thumb plate to align assembly. Insert the white pad port until you feel and hear the connector click and lock into place. Connect both ends. Lay the pad flat with the black channel side up. Step 3. Fill the reservoir with distilled water. On the back of the device, there is a clear window that indicates the water level in the reservoir. The device has been shipped without water in the reservoir. Lift the handle on the top of the device and gently peel back the black rubber fill cap. Begin slowly pouring distilled water into the middle hole until the amount of water lies near the max line. There is a red floating ball inside the reservoir to help easily gauge the water level. Press the on-off button on the control panel so the digital display says on. When the device is powered on, the pump will start to operate and you should see and feel water flowing through the relief pad. In addition, you should see the water level in the reservoir slowly go towards the min line. Step 4. Refill the reservoir with distilled water. If this is the first time you are using the device, or the first time you have installed a particular relief pad, the water from the reservoir is pumped into the pad when you turned on your device in Step 3. To ensure proper operation and to prevent damage to your ThermaZone, you must refill the reservoir with distilled water as you did in Step 3. Pour additional distilled water into the middle hole. Monitor the water level as the water continues to pump into the pad. When you are sure the water level has ultimately settled between the min and max lines, you are finished with this step. Close the black rubber fill cap and push the handle back down. Step 5. Choose your desired therapy and temperature. Choose your desired therapy method by pressing the corresponding heat or cool button on the control panel. Therapy levels range from 1 to 10. Level 1 provides the minimum amount of heating or cooling effect, while Level 10 provides the maximum amount of heating or cooling effect. Adjust the temperature level by pressing the plus or minus buttons. When using the cool setting, set the unit at Level 10 for maximum cooling. For best results, lay the pad flat on the table surface, allowing the water to circulate for about 5 minutes so the pad can reach the desired temperature. Use cold therapy settings only on new injuries or after surgery and under a doctor's supervision. We suggest starting at Level 5 on heat therapy to get a feel for the temperature before increasing to higher levels.
Ready?
Before applying the pad, touch the inside of the pad with your hand to make sure it is not too warm or cold. Adjust temperature if needed before applying the pad. ThermaZone reaches peak desired temperature quickly. General precautions. Always read and refer to the safety instruction manual. Safety instructions and warnings are listed on page 2, and temperature warnings are listed on page 6 and 7. Tolerance to thermal therapy differs according to body part, tissue density, temperature, and exposure time. This is patient-specific, and each patient must exercise caution and judgment when using the ThermaZone and cease use if therapy becomes uncomfortable or if there is a change in skin color. Check skin frequently and make temperature adjustments until a comfortable setting is determined. Warning: prolonged exposure to heat or cold may cause skin damage. The user must exercise caution and monitor discomfort and skin condition accordingly. Remove the pad if pain or discomfort from the temperature is experienced. Step 6. Applying a relief pad. When you're satisfied with the pad's temperature, apply the pad as directed on the pad instructions. Each pad has hook and loop closures with elastic straps for a comfortable fit. The strap should be snug enough to hold the pad in place without discomfort. Place the pad in a comfortable position so it does not move easily. Pads can be applied to intact skin, used over clothing, or over a thin barrier. Never apply to an open wound or a new incision. Please note, when pads are applied directly to the skin, the temperature will feel more intense. A thin barrier is recommended on heat and cold settings 6 through 10 to avoid discomfort. Once the pad is positioned at a comfortable temperature, sit back and relax.